Good afternoon. My name is Nicholas Adams, and today I would like to discuss an article published by the Sun Sentinel on January 30th, 1998, titled Gandhi's Ethics, Tactics, Example Still Serve Well, written by Amdal Paul. This article is almost 20 years old, but I chose it because I believe that it still serves well to highlight and to demonstrate what an ethical leader was. Mahatma Gandhi was a civil rights leader in the early 20th century in India. At that time, India was still ruled by the British Empire, and they had a lot of problems. Gandhi wanted to, I won't say combat, but he wanted to rid India of the religious persecution. He wanted to fight for women's rights. He wanted to basically get away from the idea that anyone was untouchable, undesirable, as a lot of people were considered in that time. He was a very inspirational man. In the article, it goes on to talk about what inspired him. Gandhi was inspired by the Bible. He was inspired by the Hindu holy book, known as Bhagavad Gita, and writers such as Henry Thoreau and Leo Tolstoy. It states that he was not the first person in history to apply nonviolent principles, but he was probably the first to use them for such a large political movement. Gandhi it gives examples of so in 1922, when his non-cooperation movement degraded into violence, Gandhi he suspended the entire campaign and asked the Indian people to adhere to nonviolence, to basically to rein themselves in and stick to the message they were trying to get across. He believed that violence really detracted from what they were trying to do, and really just made their opponents, which at the time was the British Empire, was more combative. So he really wanted to stick to his campaign of nonviolence. Another example they gave was in 1947 in Calcutta. Riots broke out between the Muslim population and the Hindu population, and to put an end to it, Gandhi started to fast. He was so revered by the people of India that actually worked. So it just kind of shows, the article really shows that how revered Gandhi is, or it was and is today. He was such an inspirational person. It states that Martin Luther King Jr. Said that while Jesus gave him his message, Gandhi gave him his method. So really that shows that in America, Martin Luther King Jr. is noted as probably the greatest civil rights leader, and he was inspired by two people, by Jesus Christ and by Mahatma Gandhi, very heavily. So the article kind of ends on a somber a note, basically stating that today the Indian government has neglected his message. I mean, they put him on a pedestal and they celebrate him every year, but they don't really use his methods, his message. They don't really utilize it, and honestly, it's not just India either. The United States, I think the United States has gone in that direction as well, and we could all benefit from emulating Gandhi's ethics. So, in conclusion, the article is very good in highlighting what an ethical leader is and how Gandhi was one and helped change the world. Thank you.